So, Narang's meal. Really, everything conspired against him. We had a pan sticky rather than non-stick, which caused a bit of a smoking issue in the caravan. Obviously, that kind of ruined the ambience for me of the meal. I think the menu was well thought out. It's definitely innovative. I think, in particular, the best bit was probably the garlic butter. It was absolutely delicious. Chicken breast was moist, which is good because it's very easy to make a chicken breast dry. Could have been overpowering for some. I didn't mind it myself. It was okay. All things considered, it was a pretty solid effort. I'm going to have to mark him down a little bit for the smoke, which, as I said, ruined the ambience of the meal a little bit. Other than that, as I said, it was a good solid effort, and I'm going to give him a 6.
Narang's meal. We just had kind of go in while he was cooking. It looked like there was a bit of a catastrophe going on, but he pulled it back. It was yummy. Chicken was done to a T, I think. The bacon was slightly crispy, to the extent where it was actually probably charcoal. Good veg, good potatoes, even if they were a bit on the cold side. So yeah, I think that the meal was good. The meal was good. The drink, specialist drink. Measures were a bit high. I think that's probably got something to do with our productivity and quality of playing this evening. Being a bit ropey, speaking for myself there. Yeah, overall, I'm going to reach down here and grab some stuff. I'm going to say, for Narang's, 7. A 7. Look out for trouble! Look out for trouble!
Hello. Narang's food was lovely. Particularly enjoyed as I walked into his little venue, the smoke machine he had in full effect. Chicken was lovely and tender. Potatoes were nice, veg was nice. Cutlery was a bit of a letdown, but you know, you've got to do the best you can. Subsequently, I'm giving Narang an 8. Well done. Yeah, after dinner drinks were nice as well. They nearly killed me. Hello. This is John, marking Serge's effort with a lovely burrito. Very nice, even though I accidentally had the one with all the jalapenos in. The drink afterwards was lovely, if somewhat strong, which is why I'm this. I'm going to give Serge a 9.
It was very nice, very tasty, very warm, and very substantial. It was very large. Mine must have been at least a foot long. It's a lot of meat. He also sort of tried to convince us that there was no jalapenos in it, and then once we bit into it, discovering the jalapenos, it was like, oh yeah, it's in the sauce. Classic Sturge. His beverage was like a mojito, which started off really, really nice, but then drastically got nasty, which I basically just had to neck just to get rid of it. So tonight, I'm going to give Stephen Goddard a 7, because it was very nicely done. It was still delicious, although my face is slightly melting, and I'm terrified for my stools tomorrow, but there we go. You'll never know how hard we tried, and time's so long. We've just sampled Sturge's burritos. They were good. They were good burritos. Very substantial, lots of them. We ate quite late, so now it's about 10 o'clock. Let me just check. Shit, it's 11. We've just finished. No, they were good. They were good. The bit on the spicy side. Lips were a bit tingly for a bit. And there was a lot of it. I'm going to be squeezing this one out for a couple of days. But no, it was good. And the drink, that kind of suitably took away the sting of the friggin' burrito, which wasn't as bad as... he held back. I can tell he held back. Because if he'd had his way, it would have been freaking annoying. And to the extent where my lip would have fallen off. I'm going to give the man an 8. That's 8. Pretty high. That might be because I'm quite pissed. Because his drink was quite... It was a mojito, he says. I think that mojito might have affected me a bit more than it should have.
Hello! Day 3 of our Come Dine With Me challenge thing. John's night. We had pasta with a spinach and ricotta-y thing. It was like ravioli. It probably was ravioli. With sauce. It was good. It was good. Pasta is nice. I like pasta. I also like cheese. Overall, it was pretty good. I liked it. Although, John's drink of choice was wine, which wine's not good. I don't like wine. He made a bum choice there, unfortunately. But I'm not going to hold it against him too harshly. So, I am going to give John a highly respectable 7. It's a 7. Apparently, Sturge is doing a mega shit.
So John's meal, I should mark him down really because it was pre-made stuff. He didn't really have to cook anything, you know, it was just kind of heat it up. But I think John gets points for the best presentation. Certainly we all sat at a table, which was good. Again, I deduct him points for the wine because it's fucking awful. I'm going to give him a 6. Mainly for the effort. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to mark John down a little bit, purely because it was basically just store-bought stuff. All he had to do was put it in the pan, heat it up, and put it on a plate. That was essentially it. He was by far the best host so far, because he got us all sitting around the table. We ate like adults, very civilised. Yeah, and it was very, very nice. He also was the only one so far to do a dessert in the form of a fruit cocktail. Again, that just came out of a tin. The idea was there. I suppose he didn't really know what he was coming into, cooking in the caravan. Yeah, unfortunately I've taken that all into account. Oh, and his drink was wine, which is disgusting. So I've taken that all into account, and I'm going to give John Hall a middle of the road 5. It's just because it was store-bought stuff. If he had made it himself, I'm sure he would have done a beautiful job. So tonight was the night of drummer.
I need some love like I never needed love before. Wanna make love to ya, baby. I had a little love, now I'm back for more. Wanna make love to ya, baby.
He has cooked us food. He made us a corn fajita wrap, I suppose it was, I think it was. In all fairness, it was actually quite nice. I mean, apart from the fact that it was corn, what's the point of having corn? If you want things to taste like meat, eat meat. And also he didn't have his own drink, he basically just gave us beer, which we bought anyway, so that was a bit of a cop-out. But genuinely quite impressed with the food. The ambiance was alright, we ate at the table, had a massive discussion about stopping time and eventually time travel and things like that, as we do. I've taken into consideration that the drink was nothing particularly special, but I've also taken into consideration that it wasn't meat. And on that basis I've given him a 6. Quietly impressed with it. Tasted nice. Yeah.
This is a paradox where all the doors are locked with cabin fever setting in.
Hello. Drummer made some very nice fajita wrap thingies. We were all a little bit dubious about the corn instead of real food in them, but they turned out very nice. Bit sparse, enjoyed the choice of drink. Carlsberg is always a firm favourite, so I'm giving him a 7. Where's it gone? There we go. Yeah.
Fajitas from a packet with corn. I think it was a powdered mix with some corn. Actually really nice, not bad at all. I'm dubious about packaged goods such as fajitas, because fajitas are usually quite spicy and they usually dull things down for the masses, so I don't really like fajitas as a rule. However, really nice, well made. The corn tasted a bit odd and was very dry. Had it been chicken, I think I would be giving Drummer very high marks, probably about 8. But because of the corn, it's a 4, beat me. fajitas.